Epstein has a certain reputation, obviously. I'm just curious, were some of the workers that were taken from you, were some of them young women?
Were
some of them young women?
This is an interview on Air Force One, and it's really important that we listen to the words that are said here. He's being asked if Jeffrey Epstein was taking employees that were underage.
Were some of them young women?
Well, I don't want to say, but everyone knows the people that were taken, and it was the concept of taking people that work for me is bad, but that story's been pretty well out there, and the answer is yes, they were.
Yes, they were young women?
What did they do?
In the spa.
In the spa?
Yeah, people that work in the spa. I have a great spa, one of the best spas in the world at Mar-A-Lago. And
Trump is agreeing. The employees he is talking about Jeffrey taking from his spa were underage. So we've established that. Yes, I knew those employees were underage.
people were taken out of the spa, hired by him. In other words, gone. And other people would come and complain, this guy is taking people from the spa. I didn't know that. And
Jeffrey was taking these young employees from the spa, and then people started complaining.
when I heard about it, I told them, I said, listen, we don't want you taking our people, whether it was spa or not spa. I don't want them taking people. And he was fine, and then not too long after that, he did it again, and I said, out of here.
He said Jeffrey Epstein was taking young women from his spa. And after people complained, so there's not just one instance of this. There's multiple instances for people to complain and say, hey, this weird guy is recruiting young women from your spas, and we don't like that. And that's when Trump did something. He said something the first time. He said, hey, man, don't take our young women, because I know what you're doing with them. But that didn't end it. He came back, and he did it again. And that's when Trump said something, because people were noticing. People were noticing. I've had this thought in my head for quite some time that I haven't verbalized because there was no real evidence or anybody saying anything to back it up. But now that Trump has said this, it comes together for me. Mar-A-Lago was used as the new recruiting grounds. They were using the schools and they got caught doing that. Jeffrey got caught doing that. So they moved on to using Mar-A-Lago, where Trump would have young employees hired just at that age, hiring level, whatever it is for Florida, 15, 16. And then Jeffrey would come and plug them out until people noticed. Until people noticed. So this tells me, it connects the dots for me, that Trump was involved in the recruiting process, at very least. Very least. Hashtag release the list. You ran on a platform saying you were going to do it. Now you're saying that Biden was supposed to do it. Obama was supposed to do it. Everybody else was supposed to do it. And since they didn't do it, I don't have to do it. Well, you ran on that platform. You have to do it. Hashtag release the list.